Eh? What you say? Oh, Mayor Swebe and Nesta at it because him now get the council them no money for do no extra work because Mayor Swebe realize say if him a go cheer up the money where him get, him have to get every councillor. I don't want empower the JLP councillors them in the cases MC. So that is the reason. Even though him asks for more money, he's not increasing the allocations because he would have to increase it across the board. And he don't want to give the 20 JLP councillor them any extra resources. So he might use it to other things. He might use it to other things to make them look good. He's using it to do other things to make the PNP look good and make it look like him. Him not do nothing. Him not do nothing at all. What Mayor Swebe is doing is what normal mayor supposed to be doing. Him gone downtown and him say him pick up garbage. Him clean up the place. Him bring power wash downtown. Him draw a line for where the vendors must stay. Him pick up garbage. That's not nothing. Mayor Swebe not doing nothing extraordinary. No other mayor not do. Yes, Leoda, he not do nothing but what he might keep himself active in the space. Every single week you can expect to see Mayor Swebe in the news. Every single week you can expect to see Mayor Swebe on TVJ or in the Gleaner, up and down, not doing absolutely nothing. But you know what? He might do a campaign, Mayor Swebe don't come out of campaign mode all now. Yes, Selena, him not come out of campaign mode all now. All now, Mayor Swebe don't come out of campaign mode. Yet still, the mayor from down at Trelawney, he make the news media for go down, they go tell him, say, forget the garbage truck, pick up the garbage and where they beside the Falmouth side. Eh? Me no know what wrong with Uno. I don't know what wrong. When we realize with some of the JLP representative, if things that come on the news, we don't move. If things that come on the news, we not important enough for us to react. We just sit down, we two and them, and allow the PNP and the PNP Gleaner and the PNP media to run the narrative, and then we come out and run up and down like chicken without head. That's all we do. All we do is reactive. Nobody not supposed to tell the mayor of Trelawney or the councillor them down there say the surrounding areas around the side must be kept clean. Nobody, no media not supposed to go down, they go turn on no camera and say, look on the pathway leading up to the sign. That full of debris. Them little low hanging fruit, then nobody not supposed to tell them about it. Why I don't know when we realize with the Jamaica Labour Party, if things are company news, we not shame and do better. Eh? If things are company news, we not shame and do better. Things are for company news and coming at the paper and then we upset and start talk. But that's why sometimes we don't really follow we're not talking, because to me, we have been saying this to the government all long now. We need a communication team. We need a team that is dedicated to communication 100%. So we can put out our own information and we can have meetings where we can discuss the things that are happening in the country. So when the media come with a talking point, we can reference back to, we said this last week, or we put out this last week. I don't know how much time, I don't know what is the problem with the Jamaica Labour Party administration, but we just like to react, and it is so frustrating. I'm telling you, it's not easy if you support the Jamaica Labour Party in 2026. It's not easy. The PNP now do nothing, If you don't notice, since the election, the PNP not do nothing positive. And we are make mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. And I give the PNP talking points. They're not doing absolutely nothing. The PNP is not doing absolutely nothing, guys. You tell me one thing what the PNP do forget throw away off. Nothing. The Jack Den thing have the PNP pinned down. We pass Nara, we set the narrative for Nara, things are going good. And there's only own goal the Jamaica Labour Party has score and I keep the PNP relevant. And we keep the PNP relevant. Us, the Jamaica Labour Party, is keeping the PNP relevant. The PNP is doing absolutely nothing positive. We are doing because we have made the same mistakes that we made in the second term. We'll come back with the third term with the same goddamn thing. It is so frustrating. It is so frustrating, me I tell you. The PNP now do nothing at all. The PNP not doing nothing. And we are make mistakes after mistake and mistakes that is unnecessary. All we have to do is communicate. Communicate to the people of Jamaica. Carry them along the journey with us. Take them along the journey with this is what we are doing. This is the reason for the delay. This is what happened with this and this is what happened with that. Well, how hard is that? How hard is that? Me can't understand. Me cannot understand why we cannot get that going on now. All now we can't get a team dedicated to communicating to the people of Jamaica what we're going, what we're doing to build back the country and how it is going to benefit them. Only the Prime Minister alone. Only the Prime Minister alone. Me see I come out every minute and I talk. So what happened to the team? What happened to the team? You know, see, at 3 months now, me know say the Solidarity Program mash up. And anybody who watch me for the past months know me talk about the Solidarity Program for my program. 3 months now, me know say the Solidarity Program mash up. All the government had to do and come out and say, due to Hurricane Melissa, the Solidarity Program get pushed back and we are going to reevaluate it and we're going to come back with the program. That is all the government had to do, Raquel. All the government had to do is come out and speak to the people the Solidarity Program. Because the Solidarity Program mash up from Melissa. The Solidarity Program mash up from Melissa because the people them who supposed to do the work in the ministry, them pivot and go and do the roof program. I don't know, government worker them now go above them and beyond because they're lazy and them get them pay regardless. Madam, don't care who talk and explain. The people them just want Andrew to explain. No. No. I disagree. I disagree with that. Yes, when the Prime Minister speak, people listen. And this Prime Minister continue to speak. But what we need somebody to come out every day and talk about what is going on with the government, especially the Ministry of Labor and Security. Remember, guys, when COVID came, Tufton was out front doing press conferences after press conferences and got the buy-in from the people, got the buy-in from the country. That is why we recover from COVID so quick, That is why we got so many people to take by the time the propaganda and the conspiracy start with the vaccine, a lot of Jamaican people took the vaccine and start wearing masks. Because the minister was out front and the minister was communicating and the CMOU was communicating and talking to we have to talk. The Ministry of Labor cannot be the minister alone. The permanent secretary must be out front as well. Just like how Dana Dixon sent out for your permanent secretary, Minister Purnell send out your one too. We must communicate with the people. We must communicate with the people, even if we think, say, when we tell them, they still got twist things, but them got tired for hear from we. Make them tired for hear from we. We cannot every minute when time something come out and when PNP spin something and when the media spin something, we come out and a ball and a cuss them. When the negative story already gone out and the damage already done. The damage already done. The damage is already done. So no matter what we come out, no matter how much information we put out, no matter how much pamphlet we put out, people already believe what them believe already. So we must come out ahead of the story all the time. We have the information. We knew that that the solidarity program mash up from Melissa. Come out and tell the people. Come out and say to the country, the solidarity program get delayed because the same set of people that we were depending on to do the verification process, they move over now to the roof program. So we're gonna have a setback. We're gonna reevaluate the solidarity program, and we're gonna come back with it. No, that is it. That if we had done that, the PNP couldn't get to spin this now and say we put $700 million in our pocket. Can we tell them? We tell them so the program gets set back because of Hurricane Melissa. And another thing, guys, the Ministry of Labor, the permanent secretary said, Raquel, that they went to the MP office and they trained people there and told them the criteria for persons who are gonna qualify for the solidarity program. What did MP them do? What went wrong? What went wrong? Because my issue is not the amount of people who get help on the solidarity program, you know. My issue with the ministry is lack of communication. But my issue with the MP is that the MP them put people on the solidarity program that were not qualified. The members of parliament who take up all type of people and put them on the system, and who afraid to go back go tell them now say they're not qualified, who had the list of criteria. Why did you guys do that? Why don't do that? Who not want to support the problem too? Who don't know the people them not qualified, with them a labor right or with them a PNP. If they're not qualified for the program, who not put them on it for? Who don't know the criteria, who don't know the criteria, who don't know say the person, don't forget, is not supposed to be on part, not get no pension, nothing, not get no help within the past 18 months, and some other criteria. Want to put the people in on the program for, not afraid to go back, go tell them no, so they not qualify. Because the truth to be told, you know, the amount of people where the program target, the people are not there here, because a lot of Jamaican people are get help already from the system. The level of poverty where the PNP are create in their mind, it is not here anymore. It is not here anymore. The level of poverty where the PNP say, oh, we have poor people are suffering. Not as people that Jamaica not suffering. Damn lie them I tell. People need help, but the level of suffering where them are cry about. In a day here, that is why we could have only find 11,000 people. That is the truth. That is the truth. We only the people them who get help are the people them who qualify. The people that want to get help, then don't qualify because the level of suffering where they claim to say that country that they here. Exactly, I am E. And people with the pan part go to the MP, put their name on list, forget it. So the MP can't go back now go tell them say they not qualify because they not qualify. That is the truth. There is no level of poverty. Like when the PNP are ball about, oh, people are suffer. You hear what they come right then said that the PAC change the criteria because they know. They know say they can't find people in the country when they already get help from the government. They know that say the most vulnerable person already in the system, and then they may not get the money where they think they're supposed to get, and then it may not be consistent. But the people them who are more vulnerable, them already captured in the system already. So the level of poverty where the PNP about, oh, people are suffer and people it is not here. It is, and it is the fact. Because the truth and the fact is that under Jamaica Labour Party, we take one heap of people out of poverty for the breadline. We take exactly expand the Jamaica Labour Party, took a lot of person off the breadline. See, IME say the system rejected, so all they had to do was to IME, I agree with you. The member of parliament did not go back and tell the people that they did not qualify for the system, because I spoke to people in my constituency. I did my homework. Me not come here and talk. When it comes to the solidarity program, IME, I did my research and I asked about it. And the person said to me, say, Munchie, the amount of people who put on the program, 90% of them not get nothing. And they refuse to tell back the people and say, because they were not qualified. You guys knew that they would not qualify and still put on their name for go on program. The member of parliament did it. You know, see the crowd, what they done at Westmoreland when Nathan Campbell do film one. Then the people not qualified. Those persons were not qualified. And that is just the truth. Because the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Michael Holness took a lot of people off the poverty line. The Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Michael Holness took a lot of people out of poverty. Of course, people still have struggle. Of course, people still get extra help. But the level of poverty that was in the country under Percival, a lot of persons come out of the circumstances there. A lot of persons have them good job. A lot of persons have them 9 to 5. A lot of children that were on the path in the 90s go to university and have a job now and take their mother out of ghetto and take their mother out of the circumstances that they were in under PNP. So that is why they don't qualify for the system anymore, and they don't qualify for part anymore. That's why me always said to the minister, take them off a part. Take them off a part. Because a lot, that is why the members of parliament could not find 50 persons in their constituency. Because a lot of people, circumstances change under the Jamaica Labour Party. It is just a fact. But all we have to do is communicate. Communicate, go back to the labor right them and say, look here, me know me they tell you about the solidarity program, but then say, oh, not qualify because whatever. But I'm going to go work on that program and see if we can go to some other help elsewhere. All you guys had to do was communicate. All them had to do was communicate. IME, go back and say to the people they want to put on say, the system take a bounce on off because you depend part, you depend this, you depend that, and you guys are not qualified for this 20,000. But when the government come another system want to qualify for, we put on, we make on know. That all you know have to do. Instead of have the people sit down and wait for 20,000 when you don't know there's no 20,000 coming. There is no 20,000 coming. And the member of parliament who lost the election in September 3rd, they had 2 full months to put the people in the program and then sit down on their hand and make the PNP win their seat, and then the PNP come and mash up the solidarity program. Because they mash it up, you know. And they mash it up, you know. And the PNP mash up the solidarity program, you know, guys. Because when the PNP MP them win, instead of follow the criteria where the ministry put out, then call every single comrade from all over the area, come down to the office, come sign up government and give you 20,000. That's what the PNP did. That's what the PNP did. They call every single comrade alive and dead, and tell them come down to the MP office, come sign up for 20,000 when they knew this, they knew the criteria. And that is why me have to put the blame on the JLP MP, them will lose their seat. Because you guys are 2 full months. The ministry said then come on the office and tell on how to do it and show on how to upload the people them. And sit down on the hand for 2 full months and left it for the PNP MP them when you know come mash up the program. You don't know how to go back to the labor right them and the other people them and tell them say they not qualify. They sit down on the hand for 2 full. That's why some of them lose. That's why some of them lose because they're not ready for this yet. One thing say MP just put on green shirt and stand up beside the Prime Minister and put a finger and stand up for the right when you hear the bell. Some of them not qualified to be MP because you don't want to do nothing. You don't want profile. You don't only want to stand up beside the Prime Minister in a green shirt and ring bell. And also MP work go. That's why enough of you lose. You have 2 full months. Prime Minister announced this in June. You guys have July. You guys have August to put on the 50 people in the program. And you sit down and make the PNP win and mash up the solidarity program. That is what you guys did. You're not ready. You're not ready. You don't know how to go back and tell the labor rights so you don't mess up. You're not ready. 2 months. How hard it is to find 50 person? How hard it is to find 50? How 50 person? How much person? I am me. How much person? How hard it is to find the people? You have the voters list with you. You live in a community. Every single community have a supervisor. Every single community have a supervisor. 300 person. How hard it is to find 300 person? And if you don't find, you just don't find them. You put up what you get. Put up what you get. Put up what you get. Every single MP have a supervisor in every single district. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Raquel, the solidarity program the Prime Minister announced, you know any vulnerable person in the community, whether they're on part or they're on not, we can put on the program. Raquel, I go say, me I go check it out for you. Yeah, man, or me I go organize for you, get lunch money, you walk around and do a little do and find out for that. You call the next community, you call the next community. You most could have find supervisor for send go find the most vulnerable. You sit down pound no hand. You sit down pound no hand for 2 full months and you put on the people in the solidarity program and make the PNP win and mash up the program. That's why some of you make the Prime Minister tell you so you not run back. You make the Prime Minister tell you so you not run because some of you not ready. You not ready. When me see all Jess I put people on solidarity program. I said they want to slowly. What was slowly doing? What was slowly doing? What was slowly doing? Look here, I'm telling you something. If the Jamaica Labour Party no start take things serious, we can't forget about the 4th term. I'm not careful no one vex when I say it. Because we're too laid back. We to react everything. We are weird panding. Everybody afraid that they own a shadow. Everybody afraid that nobody not do nothing more than depend on the Prime Minister coattail for riding in the fourth term. We no plan for do no work. We no plan for do no work in this term. In a 2020, we no skating on the Prime Minister coattail. In a 2025, the survival of the fittest, and now with the next election, we no plan for do nothing for this election. The Minister Charles put out a list. Minister Charles post a list on his page of persons from Westmoreland who verified for the under the roof program. We no go and go check if we no name them on the list and follow the instruction for get to redeem on money. Whether we no a JLP or PNP, go and check the list. If we no have family member down at Westmoreland, call them and tell them go and check the list. The minister says about 1,200 people or so we are about verified, and you guys can go and follow the instruction and do what them say for do and go collect on money. You see the roof program. The roof program is gonna either break the Jamaica Labour Party or make way. You see the roof program is gonna make us or break us. Because the same thing will happen with the solidarity program is the same thing will happen with the roof program. And part of the problem is that the members of parliament in the affected areas, it come like they don't have no local representative on the ground. The members of parliament, Tanisha, who are from the affected areas, look like they don't have no representative on the ground. None whatsoever. The people them who sign up from November, they don't have nobody to ask why they don't get the money all now. They don't know if a cluster problem. They don't know if their application get lost. They don't know nothing because nobody now look on them. If the people them get answer, they don't get it IME, that is easy to verify. That is easy to verify. If the people them get and say they not get, the Ministry of Labor have the data. The Ministry of Labor have the data. If all the Ministry of Labor have to do is release the data of the people who get help already. It is very, very simple. It is very, very simple. Release the data. All the minister have to do is release the list of persons who get help already. Release it, and it may very well come to that, IME. It may very well come to that, because me see one woman pan TVJ News last night, and she show her face, and here right now, yes, me get it 500,000, but it can't do. We want more, and if send more. The ministry may very well need to release the data. It may very well come to that. It may very well come to that, because a lot of person get help and say they don't get help. And when I say help, me I talk from the roof program. I'm not talking from highway. I'm not talking from TEF. I'm talking from under the roofs program. The ministry may very well have to release the data. Because right now, me telling you, Labour Party, it's not a good look for us, The roof program is not a good look for the solidarity program. The roof program, it is not a good look for the Jamaica Labour Party. It is a vex issue. And it's not only PNP alone. Because anytime people start to talk about PNP, and PNP is not PNP people alone upset. Me can make you know from now. We can make you know from now, it's not PNP people alone upset. So I don't want to think for a moment, say it's only PNP people alone upset. The roof program is not working properly as it relates to the member of parliament and the councillor, them communicating with the people on the ground and help them to understand the most vulnerable person who got affected are being left behind under the roof program. The most vulnerable persons who cannot read their phone, who don't know if to find the text, who don't know if to read their code, they are being left behind under the roof program. And they don't know who to turn to. They don't know who to ask. Because the people who take them out of their house and put them in a car, then go vote September 3rd, they are nowhere to be found. The people them who take the old people out of their house where they are in a green shirt and orange shirt, they are nowhere to be found now. And that is just the truth. And the old people them go up at the NIS office and the people them tell them to go on home because we don't see nothing for them. Because it may very well they don't know what to do. And no representative not up on the ground for help them. Me I telling you, guys. Me I telling you, the roof program is going to either make or break the Jamaica Labour Party. The roof program is going to either make or break us. The minister need to release the data of how many persons get help already, and the minister need to go up on the ground and the representative, both elected and caretaker, need to go on the ground with the Ministry of Labor and find the people them. I mean, me hear the minister say about MP. I know MP alone, the caretaker, community leader, everybody's supposed to come on board. Not only the MP them alone, because we know the PNP MP them now look on the vulnerable labor rights. Because when Jess give out things, Jess give out in our orange bus. So no labor right now go beside Jess bus. So the councillors on the ground can go with the representative from the Ministry of Labor and go into the communities and find the people them who not get help yet. Maxine, let me tell you something, the difference with JLP and PNP. You see, if it was the PNP in a power, it's when the PNP said the solidarity program money go expire, they would have changed the criteria and the middle of the game and give the money to the PNP people. You see, if it was the PNP in a power, That solidarity money, they want to go back to the consolidated fund. The PNP would have pivot without coming to parliament, without coming to the people. The PNP would have pivot and get that money to the PNP people. Then they come explain to the people of Jamaica. You see, the PNP and the JLP, two different parties. When the PNP in power, the PNP get away with murder. When the PNP in power, the PNP get away with murder. The Jamaica Labour Party cannot do that. The Jamaica Labour Party cannot try that. You know, the Prime Minister said all the time, these people you see run up and talk about transparency and accountability. These were the same person who sit down and watch Omar Davis and PJ mash up the economy and said absolutely nothing. These same people in the civil society group and these same people in the media and these same people up at UWI, they were the ones who sat and allowed PJ and Omar to mash up the economy and said absolutely nothing. We can't follow them because every little thing you hear say corruption and we thief the money and we pocket the money. We can't follow them. We can't follow them. That is the difference with JLP and PNP. When the PNP realize they can't get to spend a 1 billion at the Samara, they would have changed the criteria and funnel the money to PNP people. That's what they would have done. So don't come tell me about JLP as suffer people. JLP can't do what who no do. We cannot do what who no do. Capus and Dog now have the same luck. And the public work sector worker them in the ministry will not put their career and their reputation on the line for no government. The PNP minister would have taken the directive. Me not ask you. The PNP minister would have intervened and tell the permanent secretary how to spend that money and put their signature on paper and tell him permanent secretary how to spend that money if it was them in power. Our minister now do that. Our minister now do that because our minister know the backlash. Our minister know the backlash. And when the Auditor General come in, the Auditor General are going to say money that was designated for allocated for solidarity program was diverted to other program that was not approved by Parliament. That is what the Auditor General would have said. I make it look like said the minister thief it. So the minister not going to do that. The Jamaica Labour Party have to account for every single dollar. We can't follow PNP. We cannot follow PNP. When PNP in power, everybody turn a blind eye to the corruption. Everybody. Everybody. So don't come tell me about JLP have money and a staff people. The government workers are afraid to make a mistake because the Auditor General dependent case and if they know that then I and cross then T, the Auditor General put in a report. And nobody want their reputation to be damaged. That is why we have what is going on now in the public sector. Everybody is afraid. When the PNP in power, you know have the real-time audit. When the PNP in power, no real-time audit, no do no programming and no ministry. Absolutely none. The PNP is allowed to run up and down and waste tax dollars and yam it out and thief it out. When the PNP in power, the only time you hear about real-time audit is since Andrew Holness come in. As since Andrew Holness come in, some people know a real-time audit can be done. Me not ask Nikki, me I tell you, point me to a time, Nikki, when real-time audit was done under the PNP, in any ministry. Point me to the time. Point me to the time, Nikki, under the PNP in any ministry when the Auditor General the real-time audit. Never before. Never before. Only in the Jamaica Labour Party in a power, we got the Jamaica Labour Party after that iron cross and do everything. And the minister will and the people that work there. No one make no mistake and they're afraid of the Auditor General. And me can't blame them. Me can't blame them. Because they know, say, if then they come and say, all right then, we only have 11,000 people who qualify for the program because we don't have enough poor people we are suffer. We're gonna change the criteria and we're gonna give the people. The PNP run out and say, the government has tried thief the money, give labor right. That is what the PNP are run out and say. The government had changed the criteria to give the money to laborer. That is what the PNP would have said. So me cannot blame the ministry for this. Me cannot blame the ministry for this. Because every single government worker know that the Auditor General will put that down. So me no want you nothing from you. Combo government have money and not spend money. No missing though. At least we have it and not spend it. In a PNP time, we no thief up every red cent. We no thief up every red cent. There was none to spend. There was none to spend. We no thief up every red cent. Tell me which program the PNP ever implement where corruption not involved. Tell me which program under the People's National Party ever not mirrored with corruption. Which one? You know, here the PNP and the PAAC, Jamaica say the government should have given money to the students them. Which student? Which we don't know. The small businesses. Which small business? We don't know. Registered or unregistered? We don't know. The PNP just make couldn't know say if I them in a power, the money wouldn't go back. The money wouldn't expire. Them not allow that to expire. They tell you no. This government not gonna do that. I know that student couldn't get it. I mean, but that was what the PNP said at the PAAC. Why the ministry never give the money to student and give the money to small business or to this and to that, or to Melissa recovery. Remember that was not that the money was allocated for. And when the Auditor General come, the ministry couldn't tell the Auditor General that. And that is the difference with the PNP and the JLP. And that is just the truth. That is just the truth. We can't do like what them do. That is why we have to communicate to the people. We have to communicate to the people. And the MP them drop the ball on this one. The MP them drop the ball on this one. Tell the people them the truth, who not qualify. Who don't qualify. When they check, who don't qualify. Your IME say people who depend on the PAD program weren't even uploaded to the system. IME say the people them who depend on PAD, they not even go upload to the system because the system bunks them off automatically. We have to communicate more. We have to communicate more at the Jamaica Labour Party. We see we're going with the gleaner. We see we're going with the gleaner. The gleaner put on a full orange suit. And the gleaner not even hide anymore. The gleaner put on a full... when the gleaner wake up and put out the headline say, and 770 million was pocketed by the government. That tells us everything. We don't need nobody else to tell us that the gleaner is campaigning for the People's National Party. So the PNP have the gleaner. Who we have? Who we have? Who we have do work for we? Minister Dana Dixon to me, she overwhelmed fear and full. The fear and full. The Ministry of Education is a big ministry. Big ministry. We need somebody else. We need somebody else. We need somebody to come and speak and government. And NARA now. We're supposed to have a press secretary, supposed to communicate every step of the way what the government is doing under NARA. We cannot allow the PNP to control the narrative. We cannot allow the PNP to control the ground. We cannot allow the PNP to carry forward. Every time the Prime Minister here come out and a bat. One to the opening batsman. The Prime Minister here bat the entire innings. Me not like that. Me not like that. Me not like it. I don't like this strategy no time at all. I don't like it. I don't like this strategy no time at all. I don't like the strategy of the Prime Minister. If that is the strategy of the government, it is not working. It is not working. We need people who can communicate to the masses. We need people who can communicate right across the media. We need people who can go up on podcasts. We need people who can keep press conference. We need people who can come on TikTok. We need people who can come on the diaspora. We need a person designated to communicate to the country. The Prime Minister alone, that is risky. That is risky. I don't like it. I don't like it no time at all. I don't like it. And the Ministry of Labor is the vehicle that is going to help to help the Melissa recovery. Them need to be communicating more. The permanent secretary, you see, because the permanent secretary used to communicate, you know, see the big blunder where she go a PAAC go make. Kassan Chup no make that blunder there, you know. I want if you don't know. Me go be honest too, no, something labor right. Me go be honest too, no. You know, so that blunder there where the PS make in a PAAC. Kassan Chup no make that blunder there. I want if you don't know that. That big blunder where the PS make in a PAAC. Kassan Chup would not have made that blunder. Me not ask you, me I tell you no. Because she's seasoned. She's seasoned. She know how to answer question. She know when a political spin, and she know when the PNP are fishing for headline. Kassan Chup would not have made that blunder. And it's because the permanent secretary is not put before the media more often and more frequently. She have to come out. As she run the day-to-day operation of the ministry, as she know the policy them work and what happen to the policy when they get stuck. She have to come out. Me I tell you, no, Kassan Chup would not have. Remember when Kassan Chup got the PAAC ready, you know, and then Crawford come with about 100 questions and try pin her down, you know. You know, see get any headline? You know, see Damien Crawford get any headline out of PS Troop? None whatsoever. Because she wrap him up tightly and wrap him in swaddling clothes. She wrap him up and tie him nicely in her bow and send him back to Mark Golding because she's experienced. She know when a politics and she know when a genuine concern. So she know how to pivot and answer question. The permanent secretary must come out more and answer question and get herself acquainted with the media and know when the media fish and know when they concern. She have to come out. Because as she go to the PAAC, go tell them that about the money. You can't blame nobody as she go tell them that. She was the one who told them about the money going back to the consolidated fund for debt payment. I never remember what she said because when me upset, me turn off my TV. And after that, me see the ministry put out things and say, we're going to ask back for the money from them. That should have come out before. That should have, what the ministry do? Put out and say, we're going to ask back for the money, whatever. That should have come out months ago because we knew that we were not going to be able to spend that money before the end of the fiscal year. We knew that. So we should have had that prepared. She should have had that prepared to tell the PAAC. Come on, man, guys. It's not really business for no one vex, you know. Not really business for no one vex, you know. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. She should have had that answer ready. She should have had the answer they prepared. When she went to the PAAC and they asked her about the money, she should have had the answer they prepared already. Yes, we acknowledge that the solidarity program had some challenges due to the Melissa recovery and the staff being working overtime to start out the roof program. So we already asked the Ministry of Finance and whatever that we're gonna whatever put it and tell the country. That should have prepared. And after the fact now, when the headline gone out now, the ministry are run out with that. It's not a good look. It is not a good look. I'm gonna be honest, it is not a good look. I mean, I love that. Me don't like that. It is not a good look. It is not a good look. We cannot every time the Gleaner put out a false headline, or every time Blogger put out a false headline, we are run out and talk. Same thing happened with the container house when Desmond Mackenzie sent money from December to the municipal corporation, and that a goddamn soul never talk about it until after the people start asking with the house there. Same thing happened with the housing don't so, and it come now and happen with the solidarity program. And if we're not careful, it's going to happen again with the roof program. Same thing happened with Desmond Mackenzie Knox. We can't continue to react. We must be proactive. And if we didn't have a communication team, we'd have captured that. If we didn't have a communication team that is a part of cabinet and trickle down the information to the team, and we keep that with a capture, we won't have to run out now and run up and down and follow back a green on the headline. We can't continue like this, Labour Party. We cannot continue like this. Because the PNP now do nothing at all to stay in the news. And we foolishness and keep the PNP relevant. Us and the little stupid mistakes that we're making, we are keeping the PNP in the news. So Mark go and wake up this man and make video about the solidarity program there. And we give him something to talk about. We gave him talking points. We gave him talking points. Because we knew, the ministry knew that the money was not going to be able to spend. We should have said something. We should have said something, Maureen. You know, snuck up and we should have said to the country, because people that didn't sit down and wait for the money, said to them, say, this is what happened, this is what we're going to do. We already speak to the Ministry of Finance, and this is what we're going to do. Simple communication would have eliminate the headline there from the Gleaner. A simple communication would have eliminated this headline.
But Munchie,
they would have still talk, say, we don't spend the money, you know, but then would have not say pocketed. Because they would have put out and say, this is what we're going to do with the money, and we already asked from the Ministry of Finance to reallocate the money or to whatever.
But Munchie,
communication is the key. Communication is the key in the Labour Party.
Munchie.
In government. We cannot continue to just expect, to just keep on one little day and post cabinet briefing and expect. No, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest, we don't know. Nobody now watch the post cabinet briefing, you know. Nobody, I just we Labour it alone and watch it. Not a soul now watch it. So government can't stop talking about it. Because nobody not watching that.
Munchie hearing me?
We need somebody who can go on the ground and communicate. Somebody we can keep press conference. Somebody we can go into. We need somebody we can go into the areas that are affected. Somebody we can go in a Westmoreland and talk about the issue. Talk to the people. Talk to the private sector. Input out information out there. We need somebody in a government. We can come here telling in a Labour Party. If we continue like this, you know, we can kiss the local government election goodbye now. We can kiss the local government election goodbye. Because remember, 90% of the council them already lazy. Remember, 90% of the Labour right council them already not doing one goddamn thing. So they can't win pan track record. They can't win pan track record. Them have to win pan performance from central government because them not doing absolutely nothing. All them do is collect the pay. From them win, people not even see them from them win. So they cannot win pan track record after that. So we need to do more to communicate. We cannot continue like this government. And my government, we reserve the right to criticize my government. I don't consider this as bring down. I consider this as criticism. I'm not really careful, no one vex. Because at the end of the day, we the party faithful, I put on green shirt and go vote every time. Regardless, so we can count on for we vote. We can count on for we vote when time the bell ring and we first their polling station. So we reserve the right to criticize the government because we're not withholding we vote. And if something not working, we must be able to say it. It is not working. We need to do more to communicate. We cannot run out every minute. Only when time something happen, we run out and complain. Hi, Rachel, sister girl, wagwan. We cannot continue like this. The solidarity program mash up because of Melissa. Tell the people. It's going to set back the program and we're going to re-evaluate and we're going to come back with the program after we finish the roof program. The roof program has slowed down because we have to re-verify people. The minister said, no, get me wrong, Minister Purnell is communicating and keeping it live, but the government need to do more to communicate. The government need to do more to communicate. From December 2nd, Prime Minister said that the money, the $1.4 billion will be used for housing. How much people repeat it? How many persons repeated it? How many people? I never hear it from the Prime Minister say, and not even me, I'm going to put myself in the list. Not even me never remember about it, Junior. Not even me never remember about it. But if we had a communication team or a press secretary keep repeating it over the month, me would have remember it. Because we can't remember everything over here. If we had somebody communicating it, especially to the people in the areas that were affected, we would have remember it.
Munchie, you hearing me?
Very important. If we did have somebody that say, we want to remind the persons that were affected that the money that we collected on the portal, that money will be used to buy the houses for whatever Prime Minister said, and give them updates. So far, we have purchased this amount of house. They're being constructed right now, and we're going to keep you up to date on the process of the house. Come February, that's we are going to do in that December. Come January morning, just a quick reminder that the container houses are not yet in Jamaica due to this and this and that and this and that. Come February, I know that you guys are still patiently waiting on the container houses. They are not yet in the country because such and such. Come March, I am happy to report to the country that the container houses are now in the country and blah blah blah. They're on the wharf. Come, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with repeating it over again. That is the country that we're living in now. Morning Knox, morning Bridget, morning Empress.
No, I wonder if you hear me. You hear me,
I only hope you are well up space.
You hear me?
That's a word from them. Nothing is wrong if we keep communicating, because let me tell you, in the absence of communication from the government, propaganda reign. Make you think say Stefano so effective with the PNP BS over YouTube, because every single night he over there tell them the propaganda. That is why he's so effective. And now we know one a new soul, but he might consolidate the PNP base. That is what he's doing. Keeping the PNP base together. What is the Jamaica Labour Party doing? What is the Jamaica Labour Party doing? We have to do more. We have to do more to communicate. We have to do more to communicate. We cannot continue to run out every time when the Gleaner put out something. We knew that the money was going to expire. We knew how government work. The permanent secretary, people supposed to know the permanent secretary like how they know Kassan Troop. Kassan Troop can't go nowhere, nobody no identify her because she's well known.
Munchie, are you hearing me?
Yes, Dainty B, propaganda spread faster than facts, but you know what?
Yes,
you know what?
yes.
Help to curtail propaganda? Information. Information. That is what is going on. That is what we need. Information.
No, she's not hearing me.
Information. That is what we need. Once we have the information, we can do the rest.
I'm telling you, she's not hearing us.
Once we have the information, we can do the rest.
Knox, you hearing me?
Yes, may I hear you?
Just give up the fight. Don't give up the fight.
Munchie's
May I
not
hear you,
hearing us.
Bridget?
Don't give up the fight because propaganda spread faster than facts. Are we going to continue to communicate? We could think Donald Trump keep having press secretary every single morning. Caroline Leavitt wake up and tell lie for President Trump. Every single morning she wake up with her mouth full of lie for President Trump. Pure lie no, but she attack. And the BS a bite, hook, line, and sinker. Me not stop them from talk. I mean, you acknowledge them, tell them man, and they don't answer. You never hear?
You tell us that she not hear us. She's not hearing us.
We need to communicate. We cannot allow the PNP and the Gleaner and the propagandists to win this fight, Prime Minister. So we're fighting for the minds of the people. But we not fight hard enough, Prime Minister. With all due respect, we are not fighting hard enough. We are losing. We are losing. We are losing, Prime Minister. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people. I don't know if them are labor right or them are PNP, but a lot of people no know what go on with the roof program. Then sign up from November, and when they go up at NIS tell them say no did there for them. NIS tell them say no did there for them. And they don't know what to do and who to turn to. Of course, the PM is working hard, Maureen, but all of that work is going to be in vain if we allow the PNP to put out negative story on the government. All of the hard work that the government is doing will be in vain if the people on the ground not feel it and the people feel like they're being left behind. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no doubt that the government is working. There's no doubt that Nara is going to be a game changer. But what we cannot make the mistake of leaving the people behind. We have to make sure say we are bringing the people along with us. And while we are trying to get independent people on board, we have to make sure so we be a solid. We have to make sure so we be a solid. So we have to communicate. We have to do more to communicate with the people. We cannot continue with us and come out every time and I react to. Can you see PNP know them base how we know the people them who don't want to work and the people them who identify themselves as poor people. You hear where Dr. Das say 770 million going back to the consolidated fund while vulnerable and poor people are suffer. That's what Dr. Das say. And it register with the people them who in that category there. Whether I don't want to agree or not, it register with the people them that them are cater to. The so-called poor people. It register to them. It register to the people them what Dr. does know. The PNP know them base now. The PNP know them base now. The PNP know for them base of the people them who we poor and government not do nothing for we and Andrew wellness have the money in the account and we are suffer and PNP know them base. That is not our base. That is not our base. Our base is the teacher man for fish and he fish for the rest of his life. PNP base is the handout base. PNP base is the mindset base where there are 5 people and think a government supposed to mind them. That's why the Gleaner put out the story yesterday and say the student them from Upper Cuba say government now do nothing for help them because of the government they want to go for them and enroll them in a UWI and pay their school fee. That's the PNP base. That's not our base. That is not our base. Our base is help, give the man some seed and he go plant some tomato. Give the man a help and he go help himself. Our base that. Our base is the base who just want help. Who just want a start. Once you give them a start, then good to go. Once they all start blow up and then say they sign them up for the roof program, once they get the roof grant, you're not see them a ball say it not good, it not enough and they want more. Them go make that work. The PNP base of the woman will come on the news last night and say she get the 500,000, but it want more. That's the PNP base. That's the PNP base. And that is just the truth. And if our people feel like, say, when our government now get to them, they are going to be frustrated. I don't know when time Labour right frustrated, Labour right stop vote. That's the difference again between the PNP and the JLP. When PNP upset, you can give them a little handout, give them one orange shirt, give them one $5,000 and then go on a polling station. When Labour right upset, no make no sense you go out and get because they're not voting. They are not voting. And when you ask them why they not vote, because me go down a rather for some of the fertilizer for show for me tomato and they don't give me none and I'm a government I give fertilizer. I saw Labour rights there. Me sign up for the roof program and me have to spend money and put on my roof while me see other people around me get a saw Labour rights there. So we have to be careful what we're doing.
Oh, we can make Munchie know so She's not hearing us.
Morning, Knox. Morning, Bridget. Morning, Empress. So you hear me tell them morning again?
She's not hearing us, people. Knox, so Knox the
Like something wrong with them, Mike. Yes, protecting JA. I don't lie, me I tell. Labor right not voting because the government policy not reaching them. Not because they want handout, you know, but because the government have fertilizer and you see PNP a pass with 20 bag of fertilizer. PNP will not have no farm, you know. Mind you, PNP will not have no farm. PNP when I have no farm, go when they go to RADA, and them I get the fertilizer, especially on the PNP led municipal corporation. And labor right to have them farm can't get to fertilizer. They're frustrated. They're frustrated. And then they go something to make labor right stop voting off. And then they go foolish to make labor right stop vote. Then they go foolishness to make labor right stop vote. When they look over the road and see PNP woman all stop fix. And for them all stop not fix. And the PNP woman all and they see PNP and glad up so they get 500,000 and not never wrong with for them house. Or then yam the money and still a ball for more while labor right don't get a red cent as yet. And then something they make labor right stop vote. While PNP, all they want are they handout. Once they get them $5,000 and an orange shirt, then good to go. Nothing more than I want. Don't tell me if you not hear me. Because it look like they come with them and report the live. I don't know what's wrong with them, you know, because I not trouble them, you know. I'm a party me I talk about. You not hear me? All right. I don't know what is wrong with them.
You're hearing me now?
We cannot continue to allow the PNP if it's set it. And I think if it's not against privacy or whatever, the ministry must talk how much people get help from Westmoreland. You know, I realize with the Labour Party again now, we just frighten. Listen, if the people them get help already and say they don't get help, release the data. Release the data and tell the country how many persons in Westmoreland get help already. Release the data because of pure lie. Then don't dare tell.
Madam Speaker.
Tell me don't know what. Release the data, Bridget. Release the data and tell the country.
Speaker.
We assess 30,000 people in Westmoreland. 15,000 or 10,000 pick up their money already. Another 3,000 is going to the verification, and another 12,000 after you have to double check and revert. Better what you say? Type it in the chat. But we not hear them.
You're not hearing the persons in the box.
Me not the people in the box.
Yes,
I did not mute them.
Talking.
It's not my reason why they not talk. Something wrong with the life. It's not me. Me not hear a word from them.
My mic is open. The people on the listening, the people down in the comments, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Yes, Elida here. Nobody else. You, Munchie, are you hearing me?
Guess what the problem, guys? You know, come here. I can tell you no what happened.
Me hear you now.
Guess what the problem, guys? You know, sorry. My phone they turned on.
Blessed Jesus.
Yeah,
sorry, I apologize, guys. I am so sorry. The volume on my phone they turned on. I am so sorry.
You're hearing me now?
You know? I am so sorry, guys. I apologize.
Well, you're hearing us now, Munchie?
Yes, so the volume on my phone they turned on, guys. I am so sorry. I apologize. I am so sorry.
About half an hour we there talk to you now, and you're not here.
Me never know, guys. I am so sorry. Because me turn on my phone everybody know me knows so my phone always is on silent. So sometimes I turn it down too. I mean, I am so sorry, guys. I apologize.
So
I am so sorry.
And we answer you, say tell me oh dear we
not. Come wonder how no cope if you come one of spot and attack, you know.
A long time
I am so sorry.
Long.
I am sorry. Go ahead, sister.
Anyway, you know what me want to say, Munchie, is that I'm not blaming no solidarity for going back to the ministry, because it never need to go back to the ministry. If the MP and the old lazy councillor, if they had did their job, submitted the names, Madam Speaker, the money wouldn't go back, but people like slowly The three of them were down at Westmoreland, and the rest of them will never submit the name them. That is a problem. We can't blame the system. They did not submit the names. So when the PMP come in now, them put on everybody on it and crash the program. That is what happened.
Yes.
We can't blame the system.
Exactly.
Bridget.
Yeah.
The ministry, the permanent secretary dropped the ball. Hear me now.
No,
The
she not drop
program
no
launched
ball.
last
No.
Hold on, Bridget. Program launched from last year, June. You set out the criteria, you give the people. When December comes, that's halfway time. You should come back to the public and say, listen, me, the take up on this program is slow, and of the people who we already have, they don't qualify because X, and Y, and Z. So
No, but
that's going to be really very
listen,
yes?
listen to me, Knox. You see, when the program did launch, all of those criteria was spoken about. Before when we had the 49 MPs, all of that was spoken about. So the
Not the
permanent
connection bad. And that's your there.
the permanent
The
secretary
outside.
Oh.
Now walk over some ritual.
All right.
The permanent secretary had no need to come back and tell the lazy MP them say
No, Bridget, at the halfway mark, Bridget, at the halfway mark, you would have seen the data and you would have said, no, listen, this is not work out. Make me recalibrate, and then no, 1 year after the program, you're 20%, Bridget. No, man. No, man. No, Bridget. If at the halfway mark she come back, I can't remember saying no. The MP them just tell people say $20,000 giveaway. We saw the chaos at the offices. Everybody and then mama and then granny and then great granny come sign up. The MP them never communicate the people them. They never communicate the
Some of them, not, I mean, what some of them do, but some of them don't never do it.
The guardrails. Nobody no tell them, say, listen, if you're the partner, nobody come out of the office.
Exactly.
If you get social pension, nobody come out of the office.
But it never clear to you guys?
It was clear to us.
It was clear to us.
But the problem that we're having is that the people them who go at the MP office, they never qualify, and I don't know who write down the name and what happened because they near a boss so they don't get no money. When the PS said they don't qualify.
Peter Bunting from talk about people who got tertiary institution came and did not qualify. You could not qualify so you get grants from the government or you have access to other grants.
I bet you some majority of them, the people there, and the PMP hear them.
Look here. Now tell me, in every some constituency of 4 or 5 division. Don't tell me say the councillor them can't identify. Hold on, man. You see, same as how the frig of them get up with list when election day and then know when me no come and then know when you no come.
Remember do them 1 and 20, they know if you find the voter them.
No.
I know if you find the old people them with them one eye. If you take them out of them bedroom off of them bed and carry them go vote because when time to get them for the program is a problem.
Those are the people who were supposed to be on the list. Now me were big and strong and can't go work. So now tell me, so the council them couldn't go into them area and go identify Miss Matty and say, Miss Matty, where you TRN they come. And you write it down and you send in Miss Matty name. And when she come, you see as all you make 2 and 3, 4 people hold her up for care guard this politician. Or no go fear make she go collect her money.
Exactly.
No, don't
so the people who did not sign them up.
The
responsible Petal, every MP, I don't forget, get 300 persons to put on that
and
list.
people from the ministry, Bridget, went and trained people at the MCAS. That's what the permanent secretary said this morning. People from the ministry went and showed them how to do it. So the MP them could have do better than what they do for truth.
You can't blame the system. The system have nothing to do with it. It was the lazy council and the lazy PMP them who never do them duty. A 300 name then get fi send up. And if you don't get 300, get 150.
And send up what you have.
And
Send up what you have.
But whosoever you send up, make sure that they are eligible to get
Exactly. Exactly.
What me have said?
Permanent secretary that come on.
People that come out can communicate to Bridget, but it started with the bad. It started bad with the MPs them for sure. And you can't tell me. And you tell me say the MP them never know, so they go find the people them.
Munchie. So when the people them go and sign up, whoever do the intake never realize that they not qualify.
Exactly. At the MP there, it was Petal. It was all. Should have gone through the MP them. The MP and the councillors them Petal know everybody in the community. I used to do those work. Me know everybody in a Giptown and Water Lane. So if me know say you get me, I say no, you know say you can't get this today.
Exactly.
Knox.
Exactly.
Me would have most look for the more vulnerable, the senior people them who me know that getting any benefit.
Exactly.
Don't for the people the government was targeting. Now
Exactly.
me and you went strong and can't go work. And me and you the palm path. No, you're not qualified.
Exactly.
And if you're getting pension, you're not qualified either. But there's so many persons who is not getting pension. And we in the community, plus the lazy culture, the local people that they should know.
You know me and you feel say councillor them to cut out. I feel say councillor them to cut out. And that's
cut out.
And I am saying they drop the ball. But I am saying, Bridget, them send up this holy police with 20,000 people come and ministry.
But they didn't have
when
to
the
do
ministry
it.
got to it, listen, they should
didn't
not
have to do it. Because
no, listen me, Bridget.
The council and the MP, them know the criteria. And I like them never know.
But we know said them lazy and them never do what them fi do.
So
the ministry get
this list now. The and the PS then, freak them off our list.
Bridget, follow me now. Follow me
now. Look here.
Bridget, follow me. When me are saying, we not blame the I am saying the ministry never up it on the back foot at this point. Because when you get in this and you look funny and you say, but no foolish them are MP and councillor you do. That from December in a Bridget.
Me agree with that. Me agree with that to the ministry. Me agree with that to the ministry.
That's true. Man. You send me 20 names.
We don't know about 2 names.
And only 4 of them no more qualified. It is on me now if send it back to you and say, listen to me. These are the guidelines I gave you. This is what you said, and I do not want it.
You know, so God can't fool, but you not keep them.
Me agree.
Okay. And that's why when the Prime Minister tell us, say, you know, want a friggin' dumb in I'm think these are the friggin' reason. Because if the people in country and me, Bridget, and tell me the criteria. What the fuck? Pardon me language. When me ask
PG.
PS go do now.
Let me give you a story, guys. When me see happen in government.
Set it up there because you know the criteria. So when you got the PS not even should have looked on it because you knew that those people were not. So will you send it up?
Add Travi.
Me add him already. Let me tell you one 2 minute story, Bridget. When me tell you how me realize how government worker and the ministry, the minister, they're not careful. So when them do the census, we don't remember how long it take for start to release the census and amount of people in the country. You know why, Bridget? It's when the person come on my yard, so the person will come on my yard, Knox come take up my census. 3 girls come here. Not one of them, Bridget, could not use the system.
Here they.
Remember then train them and tell them how to upload me information to the system. Not, and it's when me see them to my husband and said, this is gonna be a failure. You saw long then take for releasing the number with it because the people them who then train could not do the work. Me see it with my own eye when the girl come and me and her fear butter with the tablet. She could not find the portal if you put up me information on the starting when they do the starting thing. The little girl will come here. And me and her on the tablet, Travi, and she a typing 100 mistakes she make. And when me see this, me say, this is going to be a failure. You see, the people them will work with the ministry, Bridget, them are one of the reasons why government system so slow. You see, under the roof program, you then can't find people name or cluster problem or people tear and missile. The government work at them.
That is
and that is why I say the permanent secretary must come out, come answer question when the system them fail. The minister them push them out, come answer to the people of Jamaica why the system fail. Because at them train the people them, at them send them in the field, and those persons cannot do the work 90% of the time. And then your minister come out and have to explain and explain and explain. One to the permanent secretary. A sheep will come out.
Look here, Knox girl, Knox daughter. There was a training session before when the salary. I don't forget. And imagine. The government says send me 300 names, right? And you got parliament every day and you listen to the minister and you hear what the minister say. The minister say if you're on path, you can't get it. If you're getting a certain amount of government benefit, you cannot get it. If you got back the $20,000 reverse tax, remember the one there, you cannot get it because you get already.
Right.
That was clearly stated.
And you know, so some of the people will go and say they don't depend nothing and tell lie too.
Right. But you who are the MP should know, say, boy, because when you write down the people them name, you know, and you tell them, you have to tell them, say, listen, me now. You see, if you get it, make me know. Cause if you tell me lie, you have to reason with people.
From here, one Bridget, me I tell you, say, Bridget, if you're the pump part or you get already, you will not get this money. So even if you lie to me, I tell you from now, you will not get this money if you're this and that.
Have a town hall meeting with the people them, because when we want them attention, we know how to find them. And you make them know, say, listen me, don't tell no lie on the paper, you know, because the system is thrown off. Right?
Exactly.
But we just take everybody name and say, come Bridget, come Petal, come Master, everybody come. And the system throw them off.
And then Bridget, don't forget the part of sister. When the system throw them off, who go back and who make the alarm, who communicate to the country, say this is the issue with the solidarity program. Why? Nobody.
Why?
And then when this woman go at PAAC, you know, she go tell them say the program only 11,000 people get help and the fiscal year done and the money go back to the consolidated fund. That is that is a bad idea.
That is unacceptable, people. Why Danny Lawrence couldn't find 300 people on a Westmoreland? So till a date and have to come do it. Those are the things me I talk about. He should have done it. He had enough time. Why slowly never do it? They had enough time.
You know what to bring it. Remember,
tell me, guys. Tell me all this did figure. They were to get the names and submit it to who?
Guys, don't tap on the live because I don't know the PNP report the live. Please, and no, but remember the gift gallery.
Who was supposed to do it? The MP? Can that are somebody council anybody can do?
Yeah, man, you are the councillor. Everybody should have worked together. Petal. Remember say the constituency them cut up in a divisions, you know. Even if you're not a council, you're a council caretaker. Right? I'm a member of parliament. Go ahead. May I listen?
Bridget, listen how this could have easy, you know. Remember so when the program launched at June last year, you know. At that time, the MP them a campaign, you know. So it's same time when you do your canvas and you're 1 in 20 and you're this and that. I see him set of people them. You know.
Yeah. So we can't.
I see him time when you do your house to house. I see him set of people that we ask you to look for. You are look for them for vote. At that the time that you feel look for them to tell them to sign up for solidarity program.
Yes, exactly.
You understand what I say?
Exactly.
That's so easy.
Now you talk my language. Now you speak in my language.
That could have been so I see them people them when you want to vote and them see them one did get 20,000. And I don't like it. I was very, very mad when me said
I was very upset. I couldn't ever come live yesterday when me upset because I know what time I'm upset.
Yeah,
I couldn't come live yesterday when I'm upset when me hear about it.
This should not have happened.
But may I tell you, say
And CMP them,
that's good.
the camera them we are listen. We are mad because Uno never get it $20,000 but don't get it twisted. We are still die-hearted labor rights over here. So when you not go screen record and say we over here, of course, but we are not. All right.
I don't business with them ones. You know, screen record them mother.
You know, me not busy with them. All me I say is that me just want my government to start communicate more because the PNP are run with the propaganda too much.
And that me say, Munchie, no, the meat is where
Yeah, break up next when you go in.
you get to be.
Yeah, break up, sister. You know, one of my friend from St. Andrew called me, one of my young friend in my 40s too. And he said to me, boy, Munchie, me not happy. My labor, in whole family of labor. I said, what happened? He said, because the argument on the ground said the government had take the money to the housing trust and we cannot afford house and put the money and buy house. And me have to explain to him, say, NHT no short of money. NHT don't have a money problem. We have enough money to build house and still borrow the money from the NHT to help with the budget. And also, if the government don't take this money, we're going to borrow more money and we're going to earn more taxes. Him say, understand that we know the biggest problem where they have, Bridget? Communication. Communicate, because me telling you this last week, when a person going to the market for look house and can't find house, and here's the house of the 20 and 30 million. And then the PNP in their ears are telling them the reason why the house so expensive is because the government take the money to do other things. They're frustrated and then get mad at the government all over again. And all of this is because we are not communicating to the people. When the people them go, Bridget, and say they want, when the young teacher, young police, young professional people, the guy tell me say them a work for the year and then when they got housing just say they not qualify. Yet still government a take money then say put in a budget. Me have to explain to him what go on. Afternoon what go on.
But then I feel bad about the little situation. I was when you said that because your phone turned down, I just start laughing. I said, "This funny." It was totally funny to me because things happen. But me take a break from what I was doing to come respond to some of the things that y'all are talking about. The first thing I want to talk about is many of the problems we face now is because needs was struck down by the PNP. That's it. Me here talk about the census issue. Me here we talk about even the take-up of this program here. Listen, NIDS could have changed the outcome of all of these situations.
And that's why the communication should have come and say a PNP have standing on the way of progress. This is opportunity
listen,
for the communication people come
right,
out and
because you said the opportunity is still here to explain it to the people.
Opportunity for
the opportunity is still there. To explain to the people what the problem is, because we're operating our country in 2026 where the government have information on a large majority of the citizens that exist. Every successful and well-run country, the government can account for everybody. And when I say account for everybody, then go for one system and then pull up Munchie and then find Munchie information. Now, if the government want information from Munchie, well, they can check RG. The RG say, yes, you have a birth certificate that has such and such a name. But to know further, they have to go to another entity. If Munchie paying taxes, we have to go to TAJ. We have to go to Tax Association of Jamaica to find out that. And if Munchie qualify for NHT, guess what? We have to go over NHT, go dig down and go to the bottom to find that information.
So Travis, until we implement needs, what we're going to do? Come ball every day?
No.
So what is going to be the solution? Until we implement needs, we know that needs would make difference. Everybody agree that needs would make the game changer. And I remember Mayor talk about this last week, and we say government must go ahead, digitize the public sector, put needs in place and give people option. You have the option for needs, and you have the option for go all over the place, going up and down if you want.
Right.
People will buy into
Exactly.
needs after we do it like that. But until we get there, Travi, are we gonna come here every day and concuss and go on? So our government is gonna do more and pivot and try to communicate better to the people.
In fact,
another
this-
thing.
what-
Hold on, the Travi. When it's to when me remember when the court struck down, is that we can't make certain things mandatory, but say it needs can't put in place. It's only certain little things.
But when the mandatory nature was removed, that results into the same thing what we are experiencing now. People, listen, let me finish. This is money that people will get. Money where people say they want every day. And we have low take up of it because people are that lackluster. When you make it so that they have to get this, it's a total different story. Some things you have to make it mandatory and put up a blockade.
But Travi, I understand, but that done gone bad already because the Supreme Court already tell we cannot make it mandatory. We have to pivot now to the next one, Travi, where we now force them, But because the needs part are gonna be so effective, Travi, people will pivot. Remember the Prime Minister said, the Prime Minister said when they was going to move the something from the fitness and everything online, people were saying that no, it not gonna work, they'll clog up the system, and then just go ahead and do it same way. And now everybody using it. So all we have to do is put in needs. We now use the word mandatory traffic, and we know that the word should not be used.
Right.
Just put it in place and just tell the people them say if you have a needs card, you're gonna this is what's gonna happen when you come with your needs number. It's gonna help you if you move faster and go right across government. If you don't have a needs card, you have to come with your TRN, your NIS, your passport, your charter from JP. I promise you, Travi, the people that will go get the needs card. They will take it up, Travi. They will take it up. No matter why them, man. Just put it in place.
Yeah.
They will take it up, man. Because Jamaica, once they know, it's going to make them move fast. Because remember, we don't like wait for nothing. They will take it up.
Because where the court struck down, no really, I don't think it affected, but no really that you can't put a system in place. It's just say you can't make it mandatory, fine.
Yes. But we're going to digitize the entire public sector, Bridget, and we not say a word to them. But then continue with them 10 million people walk road.
Exactly.
We just going to make sure, when you come with your needs, you are going to get through quick and you're going to move faster. So the one who want to come with a million of paperwork in the traffic, we not stop them now, they don't remember it's mandatory. So we not stop them. But then we sit down and tell them to burn them.
So what I'm saying, Munchie, see, you and I agree on most things, right? We now do the mandatory and the this and the that. But if we do not have it, who's dedicated to educating the people about needs now?
Then another time problem.
Because what are the people, the problem, they know the jam they are now, And my argument to me, I try to pivot to if I was given the chance, is that they must educate. This is the perfect opportunity to inform the people about how this works. Right? If you had this, you wouldn't have to pile up at the place in a Montego Bay to get that amount of money. Right? If you all had this, the solidarity money would have been given over to you much easier. If you had this, you would have known from your go to the office whether you qualify yes or no. But these things, you wouldn't put in your information, sit down hopeful and then get frustrated because you're not hearing anything. Or if when you sit down and say, yes, boy, I look like me, I will get through. Boom, suddenly you say, I have this disappointment. Right? You would have known from the jump that this is what is going on. Again, Munchie, hold on, again, Munchie, you say, okay, this already exists. So we are going to quarrel about it every day. No, but we have to educate the people. We have to show them what's stopping the progress.
You know how you show them.
But we try to do something else. Then.
You know how you stop them. You know how you show them what's stopping the progress when it start to affect them. We don't need to waste money to educate them. When it starts to affect them. When it starts affect them, Travi. No, this is but this is not the perfect one, Travi, because the public sector not digitize the system, and when it starts to affect the brute of them, I'm telling you, Travi, put the things in place. If the entire public sector was digitized and people have a low take up with needs, What would have happened, the Ministry of Labor could have come out and say, this system is created for people who have needs. I promise you, Travi, the people are going to go get their needs card to get their money. But we don't have the system in place as yet, and I know that the minister is, what's your name, from up and Manchester. They are doing it, and yes, once we get the system in place, Travi, we'll start roll out the next government program. When they come and can't get through, they will know what is keeping them up. But in
the next problem, Munchie, that exists right now? I hear it, and I too bought into it at one point. But when they sit down and look at me, I said, this doesn't make sense. We want one central communicator. That shouldn't be the case. 63 candidates we have all over the place, and 200 odd councillors.
Me never buy into it, Travi.
Who did not do the work? Who did not do the work?
Never buy it into the only Dana Dixon Prime Minister alone for come up. Me never buy into it. It
does not make sense.
Me never buy into it. No time.
Information Minister, Press Secretary, yes.
Me?
Information Minister, Press Secretary, yes. Separate them, but we don't stop at that.
Exactly.
Munchie, I couldn't agree with you more. So the quality of candidate has to change. We have to stop this.
Mr. Mayor, we stand up in a case.
Both sides of the aisle too.
That is what I said in Travi. It have to change.
Mr. Mayor, we stand up in a KCMC and talk one bag of thing about Nara, and I'm yet to see a rebuttal from KCMC. I don't know if it happened as man in a video, but I don't see it. And Nesta have to come out and a challenge the mayor. One to the council them when a KCMC. None of them don't know what going on.
Munchie, and that again, me have to side with you. Hold on, Bridget. Again, me have to side with you, Munchie. You know why me have to side with you? Me say you don't know if you have me kind of video. We know already the media is not with the government. Stop them. We know this. If me know it and you know it, you mean to tell me that there are people who are elected representatives don't know?
Sometimes I think they don't care, Travi. Sometimes I think some of the people who have a green shirt and walk out, they don't really care. So them pay them once.
You see, if me a councillor, every part me talking in my municipal corporation, my camera have to turn on.
Mr. Travi?
The government, dash your local government, dash your far.
Me say me yet to see Bridget. I am not gonna say for 100% so nobody not say nothing, Travi. But I have been asking for the video evidence of the rebuttal towards Swaby saying at the KCMC, and I'm yet to see the video. Not one of the 20 councillors them on a KCMC we have fight for position up there. I don't see a video of them pushing back on what Swaby said. Not a video, not a tweet, not a message from nobody in a KCMC. A pushback from where, from on what Swaby say. None of them. And next time you see on Twitter back and forth with him. And Swaby spoke on the Nara. So they don't know about Nara, Bridget. They don't know what is Nara. They don't read the bill.
They don't read it. If you ask 20 of them councillors if them read the bill, then tell that none of them don't read the Munchie. Not one. So them can't rebut it. Not one of them don't read it. All them do a fight for position. That's all, nothing else.
I want to
go tell them too.
I'm gonna be sounding like a scratch record, but I have to do this again, Munchie. And I want to give you this example. You remember when Mayor Vernon take down some people banner and then try to politicize the issue and try to use TV everything to demonize the man who's come out and quote the law. I say I'm the mayor and I have jurisdiction and stand up firm on the foot.
Yes.
That just dead. And people have to pay their money.
Thank you.
And people have to pay their money.
On the Vernon down now, St. Jane Missy are the most active mayor in our party. Nobody else active like him. Nobody else don't active like me. Bell Davis, me don't know what him for.
This nonsense. This nonsense about the type of candidate where they might use needs to stop.
One person communicate in a Labour Party. One person alone communicate. Only the Prime Minister. Only the Prime Minister. And then when you have the post cabinet, you have Minister Dixon. The council, they're not 7 or 11. At them depend the ground. At them, they're not the community. At them know the people. And if at them who open them out and say, boy, you know, the minister said the roof programmer, they never know nothing yet. They never know nothing yet.
And them was supposed to go find the people in the community and put them on the solidarity program.
Madam Speaker.
That is the local people supposed to do it. I'm not content about permanent secretary.
Madam Speaker, I'm gonna get your number from Lexi. I'm gonna get your number from Lexi. Because from when me have something more city and every time when, you know, I get tempted to say it because everything we say on live still.
Yeah.
But me need to say something to you. I need to point out something to you because I'll tell you this.
Me not happy with the communication at the party. In the government. I mean, there's no communication at the party. The party communication is null and is zero. At least the government would have Minister Dixon, and every now and then you'd have Nesta come on and whatever. But and Marlon Morgan in the party, nothing at all.
What the me of Black River?
I don't know. Don't even want to talk.
Stella say cannot complain about the mayor of Black River. Please don't generalize. Who are the mayor? Because a lot of people don't in Black River and then places do not get any help, like some senior people when me know Stella don't get any help from the roof program.
It's not even about help, you know. Hold on. Because we don't want my argument to be misconstrued. My argument is not about help. Not about help. Being a politician, you are an outspoken person, somebody is out there and communicating openly. I hear the question they asked a while ago, who is the mayor of Black River? Nobody can answer it. Shows that he does not have a public presence.
Thank you very much. My argument is about communication, and that is why I bring up back the story with KCMC with the mayor stand up in a KCMC and talk all type of nonsense about Nara, and I did not see a video from nobody in the minority push back on the narrative. I did not see it, and that is my problem.
Munchie, if we would go again after public commentary and presence of authority, you don't think that two no more in Jamaica, Richard Vernon and Swayme.
My problem is that we need more politicians communicating to the people. We need more politicians over the Jamaica Labour Party side. Get on yourself. You know, some of you have to come and make nice and chat like me. But communicate. Communicate with the people that want to represent. Communicate. Go back in that space and communicate with the people them. So the people then can know what going on at the government and know that your government is working for you and know that the government is coming on this day, that day to come clean the drain. The government is coming on this day, that way come. None of them, nobody now hear from them. That is why you have so much frustration on the ground because the local representatives are missed. All right, look down at Westmoreland. Desmond Mackenzie saying send 70 million donga KCMC, donga Westmoreland Municipal Corporation for bill whatever. We have 2 councillors down there. They never hear about it.
Munchie, three
councillors down Westmoreland. None of them never hear say the money come down the traffic. None of the councillors from Westmoreland never hear say Desmond send 70, the local government send 70 million.
That's what I'm talking about. Mr.
Delancey. The crap, where word name when not stall him?
Delinquency.
Mr. Delinquency. Nobody never knows say Mr. Delinquency. Nobody in the corporation down the on the JLP side never knows say Mr. Delinquency get the 70 million. Nobody knew.
Or did Desmond tell any of the councillors them then?
And here Deloris say what they could do. Thank you for that question, Deloris. Let me tell you what I would have done. If I was the councillor for Westmoreland, and me here say my government sends 70 million, come give me the delinquency for bill, me that allowed it up. I would have allowed it up. I would have keep a nice town hall meeting. I would have keep a nice, I would have write a letter to the Gleaner. I would have keep a nice press conference and invite the local media and the international media and say it has come to my attention that the central government sent $70 million to the mayor from December to build out the infrastructure for the housing, and I have not seen anything going on as yet. That is what I would have done if I was the councillor. That is what I I would have done. It would have reached by mainstream. It would have reached by social media. I would have called nationwide. I would have make people know what is going on down here. I want to let the people in Westmoreland know that the government sent $70 million to Westmoreland, and I'm yet to see any progress. I'm calling nationwide and calling George. George, I am at this location where the landing supposed to be, and I've only seen 6 of them. There's no infrastructure. Me, I make the people them know Dolores. That is what I would have done. So you ask me, that is what I would have done. Any more question?
I mean, I stand up right side of you, Munchie down there for 2 hours concert. Even
Of
for the
course.
2 hours, even for the 2 hours, we get one loudspeaker and make it be known.
Munchie, you remember when Ian Hills was just a candidate? Didn't he get the lies he want out and get them viral and everybody to hear it?
Exactly. So now ask me where the council them should have done.
Him alone
What do you
did
mean
do
by
it,
that?
Travis. Him alone did take one mic. So it sure them couldn't come together.
You know? You're ambivert. But maybe that is overshadowing the government messaging. Maybe councillor don't have the info. You're there. Let me tell you some ambivert. You see me, Madam Speaker, I know me alone. You see me, Travi, all of we were on social media. We get no information from central government or from anybody in the party. Nobody in the party call we a man in time and tell we say this is going on and what it. 90% of the things that we hear, are we doing own research? Are we hear it somewhere? Are we watch Parliament? Are we watch Senate? Are we listen to the Prime Minister?
Press briefing, press conference, everything we check in and get we info ourselves.
Nobody give us any.
Reading
Don't tell me
for
the council them don't know nothing. And then job for know them a politician. And then job for know them a represent the people. And then job for know. So don't tell me about they don't know. Because if me a councillor and me down a central Manchester and me hear say my government and make something over there, so me a call my MP and say, Rhoda, I want to go on with this something where the government and make for the people them will lose their house. I want to go on for it. I saw me stay, me inquisitive. That's why every time me sit very long, me ask him about the Portmore parish thing. Me not live at Portmore. It don't concern me. Every chance me get, Terry Long tired of me. Every time me see him, me ask him about the Portmore becoming a parish, and it don't concern me. But me still a ask, because me want to know. So don't tell me about say, they don't know the info. I then job for know. What do you mean by they don't know the info? Then what them for then? What are the purpose if they don't know? If them in a government and them a representative and they don't know what go on in them division, might as well then take off their green shirt. What do you mean they don't know? And me job for know me fast like a fly. Me down a Westmoreland and me hear say my government and make something over there. So me beat past gone over there, go investigate and ask what go on. And call who me know in a government what go on. My way I go on over here, so me I investigate because me supposed to know what go on in my division and me a councillor. Don't tell me about don't know the info.
Not just that, as a politician, you need to be visible and vocal. You are to be visible and vocal. People have to see you and do advocacy. What do you think all the people in the world in the past social media?
Exactly.
Just a chat rubbish after rubbish. Visibility and being vocal because they know them a politician.
Every single thing we go on in central Manchester, me make myself and know. Sometimes I go along a MP office and ask question. We are enough. Every single thing we go on in central, as it relates to politics, me know. And nobody no call me and tell me nothing. And me go to my way for find because me fast and me want to go on. So every single thing we are going, me not fuck myself. You think say everyone no see me, no think I MP call me fi come? What think of the MP? Everyone when me go on my MP see me, she ask me how me reach there, or she say hi to me. Then she don't know me get there. Cause I know she call me. And me no fan go there, Selena. Cause me in a parish, me a labor right, me must know what is going on in here. Me there in a parish, me must know what is going on in my constituency. Cause me know.
That's why them sit down and make the solidarity program gone back to the consolidated fund because them never know, so them could have go find 300 or 200 people who are vulnerable and put them on the list for them get them look at 20,000 because all them interested in a feed them salary and nothing more.
Exactly. Me could have there send a Westmoreland Bridget and me ear say them a make landing over there, so and me not gone over there, go investigate and go and watch the project and go and hear what. Me have to know who get the, me ask who get the contract and not now hide. Me ask why the project stall. Me ask how much did for build this, so and me and when me done me call Desmond. And that me I do. And me say Desmond, you know, say this a go on, we need to say something. Make Desmond tell me no say something. So when time shit hit the fan, me can tell 1-2 people say Bridget, you know, say me didn't know about it long time and me tell Desmond I know say nothing. Don't tell me no foolishness about they don't know what I go on. All they want to do is just walk around in a green shirt and ring bell and collect salary. They need to do more for the people. They need to do more. They can't depend on the MP and central government alone. Them a get paid too. The government take a big political hit for raising their salary because they don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it. A lot of them do not deserve it. I'm vexed over it.
We get a big political hit when Dr. Clark raise the councillor's salary because they do not deserve it because they all they do a pressure MP. All they do a pressure MP and run down position and fight against MP. That's all they do.
That's all they do.
When they work with the MP and get the job done, they're missing. And I put pressure upon central government. But they don't know. What you mean they don't know? I don't know how we know. How we make ourselves know we don't live down there. We know about the land them we have built down the long time, you know. We just never know about the money. But everybody on the platform here said they know, so them a build down there. We just never know how the money part go.
Madam Speaker, you see like how every Tuesday we make it a point of duty to sit down and listen PAAC meeting. Ask enough of them if them sit down and listen none. Ask them. Then don't listen none. Because they're not interested. When you ask some of them, so you never know. I saw it go. I saw it go. When they are the ones who's supposed to listen those things, listen what is happening, and carry it back into the community, go tell the people them. They are the ones that have for them job.
They're not even listen Parliament, Bridget. They're not even listen Parliament. Some of them never come to Parliament. And when they come, they left off before. When by the time Parliament don't have 6 people left over government side. By the time Parliament don't have 5 people left over government side, all of them gone to their yard. They don't know nothing at all. They don't listen. And if they not cabinet and know what come, they're supposed to sit down and make their representatives say, see, me MP in a Parliament, she represent me, so she can bring the information down here and tell me. They go about their business. I want to help to put pressure upon the government too, and pressure upon labor right upon the ground, and frustrate labor right upon the ground. Enough time when labor right say they not vote, and uno make them not say they not vote.
Nathaniel,
labor right upon ground.
Nathaniel, who is the mayor for St. Elizabeth? Because me don't like to know that the mayor there. Because that the mayor they ain't doing shit. That mayor ain't doing shit. Too much people I get left behind at St. Elizabeth.
The PNP is allowed to go around the country and spread propaganda and not a soul. No. And, you know, say anywhere me go, Bridget, anywhere me go, I mean hear one PNP or anybody that criticize government, me start questioning me. Right now, me go to one woman out a man if you go do something. And when the woman start to criticize my government, me take up my phone and answer. Me and I did back and forth. And then me take up my phone and go like me and call somebody and walk right out of our place and go to one different place. Me not do no more business with her again.
You know me staring.
You know, I mean like her everything, you know, Bridget. But she go make the arm out slip and start criticize my government and me and her back and forth. And she couldn't bother do the service so me come there for fun her with. Me take up my phone and go like me and talk to somebody and go and find a different person, Bridget. Can me disturb. I mean, sometimes I have to tell myself, say, girl, you have to stop it because you're not going to get good service because you can't keep yourself quiet. Yeah, I saw me stay, Bridget. Anytime I go about my business, I'm here the people that try to criticize my government and me, I give them the knowledge. And them I say, well, me not vote, me not business, Andrew Wicked. Me say, well, Andrew Wicked with. He have the money in the account and the people, me say, who are suffer? Where the sufferation people them do? Where the data? Me don't know about that. Me hear upon the news, me say that meetings is fact. Mr. The government is spending $67 billion to help the people them will get damaged. And Wally then get the 500,000 and I said they don't get none. I said they want more. You expect the government to give everybody? No, but to them I said they don't get Mr. Look here, lady, don't make me follow. I may pull up my phone and I show her the evidence. And she said, I don't know, yeah. I don't know. And she don't talk to me. Every time I go to the supermarket, me and the cashier them at it. Because when me bring up politics and they start to give me the me just pull up my phone and start show them how the story go. And they say, oh, me got the one time I want to tell me about, oh, boy, me like road, but me not go vote for her because the road want to fix. Me say, which road? Me say, a parish council road or government road. Me not know a road have to fix a road. Me say, no. This road is supposed to be the parish council. You know, me never know, boy, me I tell you. And me come out of our place and gone live far. So you tell me, say, then your counselor, then you do not more than just collect money, then can't talk to the people who in their area? Don't tell me that, girl.
So Nadine Brammer for St. Elizabeth people need help. Oh, the counselor named Solomon. I first me a year for him name. First me a year for him name. That means him I news him not the one God thing. First me a year for him name.
I don't know if I'm the one goddamn thing in a Bridget. All me want to know say we need to communicate more to the people and we need all hands on deck with the communication. We cannot continue to depend on Prime Minister and Dana Dixon alone.
Munchie, so now West there, there's no teamwork. There's no teamwork. That's one of the biggest and main problem down there. No teamwork.
We have three councillors in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, 3 councillors. And I never see one of them make a video, go over the place where the container house is supposed to be and make a video and ask any questions. Not one of them.
No, but
Munchie, make a video.
Madam Speaker, I am back and I'm back, people.
Yes.
But the whole of Westmoreland dirty. Me never know so we have any councillors in our meetings. I like over Westmoreland where all I see them are PNPs.
Over and over.
Councillors. Over and over. I didn't know that we have councillors in the Westmoreland Corporation. I never even know after Desmond tell we. Even though after Desmond tell we and we out here, I do John meetings here councillor down at Westmoreland. I do John me here.
I do John return councillor.
I do John alone me here at about down at Westmoreland. Me never know so we have and I'm being serious about it. I did not know.
Danet Foster and the 2 Miles and James. Those are the 3 councillors.
And check out their area. You know have the complaints we have with the other people them. The flood, the this, the that, you don't have it. I know they're quiet, you don't hear no communication, you don't hear much communication out of them, but check out their area.
No, but
the most you don't find Danny Lawrence, but you don't find George, right?
Description is also to show up the PNP, you know?
I know. But
so even now, after Desmond tell we out here, BT come every day and I ask, me still not hear them say nothing about it yet?
Not a word. Not a word.
Come on, me have go run feet, yeah, man.
Not a word from the 3 councillors. None of them no right. None of them no right. No letter to the cleaner. No letter to the observer. Then no letter to the editor. Then no They're not calling from beyond the headline. They're not calling Emily. Emily, I am calling from Westmoreland. Emily. The people of Westmoreland that this and none of them now say nothing at all. They just don't they sit down on their hand. And I depend on Prime Minister. Last election Prime Minister have to go all over the country for campaign because the whole of them don't they sit down.
Tell us at 4 o'clock a morning you have to over St. Mary and down Manchester. 4 o'clock in the morning. The poor man have here there everywhere. Nobody not have no little merit of their own.
None of them could run pan and track record. None of them could make sure. And you see, if you show you say them, if you the little number where some of them lose, but you can't see say not say So, yes, me I go agree say PNP buy vote. You know, cannot tell me say PNP no buy vote, me know. But you know what the problem is? We BS never come out for it because we get less vote than we BS than what we're supposed to get. We have at least 500,000 labor right to vote for it. Look when Bruce win. What was the number when Bruce win? We have more labor right. We have more labor right could have come out. Me agree say PNP buy vote, but we have more strong labor right would have come out and support. If we did make sure say we sort out with BS and make sure with BS was strong. We neglect with BS, and that is why Prime Minister had to do so much with the year. And me soon start back with the same thing again. We soon start back with the same thing again.
I don't know so much because the communication and the local representatives. I mean, if they don't feel like they're a part of a team, or them just think say a die man for thyself.
That's something that makes me a background. I don't, Maureen, we could